June 14th, 1997. That's the first time the Mets and Yankees ever played a regular season game. Mets shut out the Yankees that day behind Dave Malicki. Yankees have won 80 and the Mets 62 since then, but the Mets have had the upper hand recently. Carlos Mendoza, first time on this side of the rivalry after spending the last dozen years with the Yankees. And runs scored.
Two other numbers for Peterson, 21 and 21 in his career, but undefeated after the hip surgery.
Anthony Volpe leads off. It's the first pitch into right center field, and we're underway. Cut off in the gap by Taylor. Volpe will stop at first base with an opposite field single.
312 against left-handers this year.
Volpe very shortly not running, and Soto takes just outside. That's ball four. I don't think he realized it. And so the Yankees have the first two men on.
Right?
Two-strike hitting on fastball. You know, that's the way I was. But I agree, Ron.
And he takes below the knees ball four. He came with a 3-2 changeup. And the Yankees have the bases loaded with nobody out.
To right-handed hitters.
And he goes upstairs to strike out Torres for the first out of the night.
And Stanton hitting right now. Either one.
J.D. Davis on deck, and Verdugo swings and misses at the slider, and Peterson with back-to-back strikeouts. 27th pitch of the inning coming up for Peterson. And Davis takes strike three called. A generous call on the outside corner from Lance Barksdale. The Yankees load the bases with nobody out, and Peterson strikes out three in a row to get through it. Mets starting lineup tonight. Tyrone Taylor takes the place of Starling Marte, who's on the injured list. First inning leading off.
Well, those is what Garrett Cole did in his last start against Baltimore in the fifth.
And the curveball hit out to left field. Verdugo going back. He's not going to get there. It bounces up against the wall. And Lindor has got himself yet another leadoff double. Three-two coming to Nimmo. And Brandon takes inside ball four. So just like the Yankees, the Mets staging an early threat. Maybe they could stay there.
Got to come up with the moolah, Garrett.
Double play ball to Volpe. Gets it to Torres and on to first. And they double up Martinez as Lindor goes to third, two out. And that's outside ball four, and so the inning continues down to Alvarez. Sanso runs, and Alvarez takes a walk, and the Mets have him loaded for Tyrone Taylor. Really 3 walks in the inning for Garrett Cole. And a breaking ball line, base hit into left field. Lindor scores. Here comes Alonso. Verdugo's throw to the plate on the fly, and Alonso is out. Great throw by Verdugo. On the fly to Trevino, who put the tag down on Alonso, and the Mets get just the one run. Jones and Jose Trevino are the 8 and 9 hitters there to follow. Ground ball cut off by Vientos, plenty of time, and throws out Mayhew, one away.
That were put up in the 30s.
So Giancarlo Stanton scowling because he doesn't get to face the Mets as Jahmai Jones takes a call, third strike, and Peterson, after a rough beginning, is now retired 5 in a row, striking out 4 of the 5. 1-2, and that one hit him in the foot, and Trevino will go to first base if he can walk it off. Going into their game tonight. Peterson ahead of Volpe 0-2. And he goes down swinging on a fastball, and Peterson has 5 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. 1-0 Mets. Center field you'd ever seen a Met hit. High fly ball deep to left, and Verdugo goes back and takes a look, and this one's going to sail out of here. Mark Vientos homers for a second consecutive at bat. His 8th home run of the year, and it's 2-0 Mets. That was a towering blast. Vientos is taking off.
Boy, he has been the one man that's had to be patient.
Also having to do with Mark Vientos and Francisco Alvarez lengthening this lineup. Popped up by McNeil. And Volpe on the outfield rim. By the way, 40-degree launch angle on that home run. Ooh. It was a rainmaker. Here's Bader driving one to deep left, and that's gone. Harrison Bader against his old team drives one out of the ballpark. And it's It's 3-0 Mets. Harrison Bader's first time on this side of the rivalry, and he wastes no time. His 5th home run of the year. 3-2 coming, and Lindor pops it up. Gleyber Torres and Volpe. It's going to be Volpe backpedaling and staying with it. 2 out. First time up. And Brandon lifts one out to left. Verdugo settles under it. And that retires the side, but Vientos and Bader homer. Mets lead at 3-0 after 2. 3-2 coming. And he hits it to the shortstop. Lindor on the backhand. And he gets Soto 1 out.
Never affected his defense.
Here's Judge, and he got hit by the pitch. Got him on the elbow pad, and the Karam got Alvarez as well. And he struck him out. Went right back to that changeup to get him. And a ground ball for McNeil. Nice easy hop. Verdugo jogging. Side retired. And now his 50th pitch, and he gets the comeback around the slider. And the lollipop throw gets Martinez 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. And Pete grounds one on the left side. LeMahieu ranging wide. And there are 2 out.
Again
the 3-2, and it's too high. Ball 4, and he walks Alvarez for the 2nd time. I'm a Met when they brought his number to the rafters. Taylor fouls one back. Coming back is Trevino, and he has just enough room to make the catch. Side retired.
Remember about those early days where it was still pretty novel having the Mets and Yankees play retired. What have you thought about the way that the history has really been embraced, really since you got your number retired over the last?
We need more, so we're hoping that the new guys step up and really make their mark in this organization so we can celebrate that as well.
Bader makes the 2nd out of the inning.
Grimace. Just saying. 1-2 coming. Lined up the middle. A base hit for Trevino as he low-bridged Peterson, who hit the deck. And the Yankees have their 2nd hit. And Volpe goes down swinging on the curveball. Side retired. 8 strikeouts in 4 scoreless innings for David Peterson. Mark Vientos leads off on the home 4th against Garrett Cole, and he drives this one to the gap in right center, headed toward the fence, and it hits off the wall, goes over. A home run for Vientos. His 2nd home run of the night. A laser beam off the top of the fence and into the bullpen. 2nd career multiple home run game for Mark Vientos, his 9th of the year, and the Mets now lead it 4-0.
Another fastball lightly above the belt.
That's toward the hole, and there's a Jeff McNeil base hit. That snaps an 0 for 16 for McNeil, and he does it in classic McNeil fashion. The sweet spot, well, he did it just the other way. Line drive caught by Torres, and McNeil gets back. Lindor got jammed by that cutter and pops it up. LeMahieu tracking it, and stutter step, but then stayed with it. Looked like he gave up on the ball at one point, and then recognized that he still had a play. It's lost in the twilight. And Nimmo cracks one to deep right field. That goes Soto near the wall. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo adds a home run. A 2-run shot. The Mets' 4th home run of the night against Garrett Cole. And they're putting a tattooing on the Yankees Cy Young Award winner. It's 6-0 in the 4th inning.
Nimmo in 7 games.
Martinez flies one over toward the right field corner, and Soto will have room to catch this one. That ends the inning, but home runs by Vientos and Nimmo stretch the Mets' lead at 6-0 after 4.
When you let the pitcher off the hook, boy, it's a bad omen.
Ahead of Soto 1-2, and Soto drills one to deep right field, and that'll get the Yankees on the board. Home run number 19 for Juan Soto, and it's now 6-1 Mets.
This one was just a flat slider.
Up.
Moved across the plate, not down, no vertical kind of drop in it.
Too much plate.
So Soto now with 19 home runs, 57 runs driven in.
Breaking or fastball up, he can cover.
Now Judge unloads one to center field, but Bader should have room for this one. One out. And the fastball away, so Torres is on with a one-out walk. That's the fourth walk given up by Peterson. And it's low, ball 4, so Peterson issues back-to-back walks, and that's going to be the end of his night. Daniel Nunez on to pitch for the Mets with 2 on and 1 out in the 5th. Mets leading 6-1. J.D. Davis first man to face him. And he gets a double play ball to Vientos. Out at second. McNeil to first. 1 pitch, 2 outs. 5-4-3 double play, and Nunez just like that gets the Mets through the top of the 5th.
Well, with the Yankees and their policies with facial hair and haircuts.
He lifts one out to right, and Soto gives some ground. Off Bickford into no man's land. Bickford runs after it, can't pick it up, and Alvarez has an infield hit. Taylor hits one out to center field. Judge goes back. He should have room. In front of the warning track, 2 out. Pulls one on the ground, and Volpe will go the short wing at the force, and that retires the side. A hit and 1 left. We played 5. It's at 6. Yankees 1. Lindor right in front of that ground ball, and throws out Mayhew 1 away. 2-2 to Jones, and the curveball hit out to right field. Coming out quickly is Taylor, and he makes the running grab, 2 out. Foul tip, and that's held by Alvarez for strike 3. So Nunez has gotten 5 outs in 4 innings. And another one to the left field, and McNeil is 2 for 3. And Jeff had some better at bats on Sunday night. Hit 3 home runs. There goes McNeil. The pitch is a strike, and the throw to second is not in time. Base is 4th of the year. He's now stolen successfully 21 in a row. That's lined up the middle, and Bader's got another hit. McNeil had to hold up. He'll go to third and stop there. So Bader's hit 3 bullets in a row, and he's 2 for 3. Bill Bickford working his second inning. Bader runs, and Trevino's throw not nearly in time, and Bader has the stolen base. So the Mets with 2 stolen bases in the inning. 3-2 to Lindor. And he struck him out. Got him with a fastball inside. And Brandon, first pitch, grounds it right under Torres and into right field. In to score is McNeil. Bader will stop at third. Gleyber Torres playing in and maybe looking up as he checked out whether he was going to have a play at the plate. And it went right underneath his glove. And another ex-Met comes in to pitch. Michael Tonkin's been a lot better since going to the Yankees.
Real good, as you can see by his ERA, which was inflated when he left.
Martinez is 0 for 3. And J.D. socks one out to center. That'll get a run in. Back goes Judge. It's over his head and rolls to the wall. Bader scores. Nimmo will be held at third. J.D. Martinez greets Tonkin with an RBI double. And it's 8-1 Mets. And Pete flies one to shallow center. Judge comes in. Tagging at third is Nimmo. He's going to try it. The throw by Judge is cut off. And it's a sacrifice fly for Alonso to make it 9-1. And it's lofted into shallow center. Judge coming on, diving, and he makes the catch. Terrific play by Judge. That saved a run. Took a base hit away from Alvarez. Mets tack on 3 in the 6th. Could have been more if not for Judge. Juan Soto on deck, then Aaron Judge in the 7th. And a slider hit on the ground. Alonso with a sliding stop, and Nunez unable to hang on to the throw. Play grounder, then retired the side 1-2-3 in the 6th. And Soto cracks another one, center field. Bader gets over, slides, and makes the catch. Right now, including Jonathan Loaizaga. That's cracked down the left field line by Judge, and that's a fair ball going into the corner. Racing for third is Volpe. They're going to wave him around. Lindor's relay throw to the plate, not in time. Judge stops at second base with an RBI double, and now it's 9-2 Mets. Twice and walked 0 for 2. And he flies one out to right center, and Bader gets behind it. Judge goes back to tag. They'll advance. Bader's throw not in time, and that's the second out. And Verdugo went around strike 3. Second time Verdugo's been struck out tonight. Yankees get an unearned run. Mets lead 9-2 in the 7th. It'll be only, well, they'll actually be ahead of them in percentage points.
Yeah, the Orioles are
To start a series Thursday night. Grounded slowly to third, and LeMahieu waits on it. And throws out Taylor one away. That's for one of us. Vientos foul tips it for strike 3. Veal pops one up on the left side. Volpe calling for it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Tim Hill, the first for a Yankee pitcher tonight. Vino wanted to pitch the 8th inning.
last 2 outings for Ottavino in Texas, threw over 30 pitches, and then in Chicago, his last appearance this weekend, over 40.
Right back on the beam today. That's smacked to center field, and Bader off the plate on the hop. And Ben Rice has a pinch hit single, hitting in front of DJ LeMahieu. Out to right field, long run back for Taylor onto the warning track, and he gets there. That's nicely done by Taylor. He throws back to first base, but getting back safely is Rice. 3-1, and that's outside ball 4, so the Yankees have 2 men on. Smacked on the ground, past Lindor into left center, a base hit. Rice to third, he's being waved home. The throw goes to third. So Austin Wells with a pinch hit RBI single to get the Yankees a little closer. It's now 9-3, but shrinking. And a back foot slider got him, but it goes to the backstop. The hitter cannot advance, but the runners advance to second and third. And so 3-2 to Soto. And the slider outside for ball 4, and Judge will come up with the bases loaded.
Well, before this game started, he had to know that Judge was going to be his hitter. And the Mets now are starting to feel, without Diaz and his suspension.
0-2 coming to Judge. And a high fly ball right center field. Bader giving ground onto the warning track. Right at the wall. It's out of here. Judge with a grand slam to get the Yankees back to within 2 runs. It's now 9-7. Wow. 7th career grand slam for Judge. His 29th home run of the year as that ball just kept on going. And a 9-1 Mets lead is now 9-7.
Too good of a pitch.
Ground ball, Lindor charging. Torres not running hard, and that retires the side. Judge's grand slam makes this a ball game. 9-7 Mets as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Rice, who pinch hit, stays in at first base, and the veteran right-hander Tommy Kahnle from upstate New York is on to pitch.
Yeah, Tommy Kahnle, see his numbers. He has one of the best changeups in the game.
Grounded down to third, short hop nicely by LeMahieu, and he throws out Bader one away. And Lindor nubs one down toward third. He'll walk to first base, but then it gets under LeMahieu's glove, and Lindor will go to second. It was going to be a hit, but LeMahieu nonchalanted it, and it squirted on by him. 3-2, and he struck him out with the fastball after all the changeups. 2 coming. Grounded slowly on the left side. Volpe on the backhand. The throw across the diamond handled by Rice, and that retires the side. Reed Garrett back to the mound for the 9th. And Verdugo lines it right to Alonso, and that's the first out. 2-2. Pulled on the ground. Alonso with another chance. He'll run to the bag. Gets there before Rice, and the Yankees are down to their final out of the night. 2 from Garrett. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Reed Garrett bounces back in the 9th with a 1-2-3 inning. The Mets hit 4 home runs for the first time this season, a pair for Mark Vientos. Daniel Nunez gets his first big league win, and the Mets hang on to beat the Yankees 9-7.
Well,